All right.
Welcome. This is JOKERJOKERtv. We're coming at you live from Athens, Georgia.
Yeah.
Hi.
And for everybody watching on our 24/7 stream, welcome to the live portion. We have a 24-hour stream running 24/7 that you can watch past episodes and past features and things like that. We're always going to be having something cool going on there, but we break into that broadcast with this live broadcast on Thursdays at 6:30. So welcome everybody to the show.
Yes, it's a 24-hour stream that you can watch anytime.
Yep.
Believe it or not. That's
so
24 hours.
We got a lot of cool stuff in store for you today. As you saw there at the opening, we've got Tears for the Dying is going to be on the show.
Yes.
Live, performing live.
Absolutely. That'll be later on in the Sonic Tonic space.
Yep. Later on after that in the Sonic Tonic episode, doing some talking with Jen. On that.
It's going to be amazing. You need to stick around. Tears of the Dying always is an incredible experience.
Now, last week, we had a little bit of a mishap. Like, the mics weren't working last week.
Yeah.
It looks like they're working this week, so I think we're fine.
Awesome.
But there was a bunch of stuff that we were trying to tell everybody last week, and we just weren't able to because, you know, the mics weren't working.
So, well, maybe make it up this time.
Yeah, we will.
I'll shut up. I'll shut up.
Well, no, we'll talk about that later on in the show.
All right.
But one thing we did last week, real quick, is we showed the part one of the Harry Holmes deep dive. Basically, we did. It was like I
caught some of that.
You saw that?
Yeah, that was fun.
It was a brand new album that he just put out. Damn it, I don't have the. Wait a minute, let me see if I can find that. But brand new album that he just put out, and that was part one. So we showed the first full half of the of his album release.
And so there's going to be a bunch of Harry Holmes tonight.
It's called Fast Radio Burst is the name of the album.
That's awesome. And he's making videos too, which is something you do these days.
Yeah. So we're going to be playing part two tonight.
And we're gonna be repping some stuff. As you see here, I'm getting sexy here with my shirt. Unus Mundus. We're gonna be at the Burger Bar in Asheville, North Carolina. It's an Asheville institution. All bar, no burgers. And you see this equally sexy.
Oh yeah,
Rat Baby's button.
Rat Baby's button.
My God, you can get this merchandise.
Yeah,
get it right now. Anyway,
they're brand new. All this merch is brand new, so we didn't get it on the website yet. But I was thinking maybe after this weekend or by this weekend, maybe we can kind of post some of these on the Joker website so everybody can purchase them.
We'll do the sales.
So let's see. Also, we're running a fundraiser right now. We started at the beginning of the year. We need to raise $1,000. If you are watching the 24/7 regularly, you'll see like the changes that we've been making with Joker, and that service, that thing to be able to do the 24/7. It's costing us $1,000 a year.
You guys are probably going to see some web pages, Facebook pages that are going to be like donation specific. Okay,
we'll be talking about
donation specific, but you can do it right now by getting in touch with us. Look, I'm a poor ass, and I donated. All right, so come on.
And so we really, that's like, we want to pay for the annual price because it's a little cheaper than paying by the month.
Absolutely.
But until we can raise enough, we're going to be paying by the month. This month is covered already, so we want to thank everybody that donated so far. We've had like $160 donated so far.
Yeah!
It's pretty cool. I really appreciate that.
We need more.
But we got it.
Give us your fucking money. We love you. Give us your fucking money. Anyway, hey, what do we have coming up?
So up first, we have some Avi Ezor, brand new pieces from him. It's been a minute since we've had some brand new Avi Ezor.
That's true.
So we got a little cluster of a couple pieces here. It's another episode of his Therapy Demon, which you might have seen before if you've been watching our show.
I have seen
so you got an idea what Therapy Demon is. And then I'll let you see. There's a couple of pieces. Low Cinema is the second piece. And then after that, we have a piece from Dale Hinton.
Dale Hilton?
No, Hilton. Sorry.
Hilton, yeah. The same as the hotel
That's
chain.
your buddy, right?
Yeah, my buddy Dale Hilton. He's from Kansas City. I don't know if he's associated with Paris and Company.
Is that his, like,
I do not know if he's
mom or something?
I don't know if he's the scion of Conrad Hilton.
Yeah.
I kind of doubt it. By the way, I love staying at the Hilton. It's luxurious and all that other bullshit.
Not sponsored.
Not a sponsor. Bullshit and all that. But hey, anyway, Dale Hilton from Kansas City. He's been doing comedy for a long time, and you know what?
Warning.
His style is a mix of Sam Kinison, so it's dirty and raunchy as fuck, which I love. You may not love, so
very
here's the warning.
Right,
but there's also a depth layer in there because he's a huge fan of Bill Hicks. I don't know if you know about Bill Hicks.
Oh, there's a comment from Avi there. Low Cinema, that's the video we're about to see.
Yeah,
is a movie theater in Queens that John Wilson started.
Cool.
Nice.
Queens, New York.
Okay, so little shout out to Low Cinema in Queens. That's cool.
And Dale, if you're out there, help me out, brother.
Yeah.
So he's a combination of Sam Kinison, Bill Hicks, and a lot of other influences. I hear Lenny Bruce in him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big Lenny Bruce fan.
Okay.
Look it up, Look it up, kids. Same with Bill Hicks. Look it up, kids. Bill Hicks was brilliant.
Yeah.
So, here's a little story about Dale. Okay. Second time I hung out with him, me and my ex-wife, who I get along with. You're awesome, Tina. And so we did a vacation to the Ozarks, to a resort in Mountain Home, Arkansas.
Tina, go get your dinner.
What's that?
Sorry, I can't, when you said the name Tina, I'm thinking of Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, that's a good reference. I love that movie. Anyway, Napoleon Dynamite's awesome. Yeah. But so we drove up there, and we booked like a little hotel kind of cabana room in the resort. There's a bunch of resorts up in the Ozarks, and they're really weird. I mean, it's like fucking the Coen brothers, like just really odd. And so right before the show, where Dale and our other buddy Dave Free performed, and I'll get to that in a second, we met the caretaker, the owner of the resort, and oh my God, he was very New York. He was like a made man. Really? He was a made man. And we were thinking, witness protection or something? Why is this guy here? He's like, hey, welcome. Forget about it. Get on in here. Hey.
He's going to have to move now.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, we went to see the show. I've never laughed so hard in my life. Dave and Dale Hilton, who you're about to see, hurt my entire body with incredible laughter. It's so fucking funny.
And this piece that they sent us, it's at, what was the name of the place?
The Laughing Hyena.
Laughing Hyena.
Yeah, in Kansas City.
And it was like a show put together by Jeff Foxworthy or something like that. And they like specifically requested that it be filthy.
Exactly. It's going to be very filthy, folks.
So it's Jeff Foxworthy's fault.
Kansas City is a very interesting town. There's a lot of challenges there, but there's some beauty to it, too. I can't even describe Kansas City. You just have to go there. But there is an active, and there has always been, an active comedy scene in Kansas City. By the way, Dale, if you're listening, Athens as an active comedy scene.
Very much
with Nate Ball.
We'll hook him up with
Lanny
Nate Ball.
Farmer. Lanny Farmer?
Yeah.
Shit. Come on down.
Yeah.
Anyway, enjoy.
All right, so first Avi Ezor, and then after that we'll have some Dale Hilton, and then we'll be back in a minute.
The heavy metal comedian.
Enjoy.
I got one chicken parm for Todd Oppenheimer.
Osterman.
Whatever, $18.
You paid $18 for that?
It's New York. Culinary extortion is a fact of life.
Maybe for humans. Luckily, I'm here to upgrade your order.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
It's illegal to use magic to create bigger portions of food that you already ordered for a set price?
Couldn't you use this power to end world hunger?
Yeah, but why would I?
So, why do you like movies?
I like movies because my life sucks, and they allow me to escape.
Oh yeah, I watch all kinds of movies. Action, comedy, horror, all those types, you name it.
I go to the movies because everything's too small now. I like seeing things big.
Sometimes I just need to sit down for a bit and eat popcorn. I like popcorn and movies.
Delirium, hearts like light on the silver screen, blood cigarettes and Maybelline.
I'm Brian Perez, and I just got done interviewing these guys, Body Bags, for the Brian Perez Joker TV Takeover episode. If you're a musician, producer, artist, poet, comedian, etc., and interested in being on the episode, just send me a message. You're watching Joker TV.
All the biker bars in Sturgis. He's a biker favorite. He works all over Missouri. He's here tonight, and he probably has the most dangerous goatee in comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Dale Hilton. That's right, I done a lot of biker shows. I did Sturgis, you know. Oh, Mike's going limp on me. Did a lot of biker shows, you know, and the funny thing about that is I don't have a bike. So people mistake me as a biker. They always come up to me and they ask me, you know, what'd you ride, man? What'd you ride? A Schwinn? See, my ass will make a soft tail look like a banana seat. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't ride one of them ninja crotch rocket. I couldn't ride a ninja or a crotch rocket. You know what I'm saying? You know? What are you doing? I can't even do it. Riding it or fucking it? That's hard to do for a fat guy. And everybody on Sturgis talks like this. Now I talk like this out of Sturgis. Yeah, I like my motorcycles. I can't ride one yet, though. I'm a 12-year-old little girl. Want to play hopscotch? And I don't only get mistaken for a biker, but the other day I was out on the road doing some comedy, checking into the hotel room. Lady at the front desk, she's looking at me like you people are looking at me right now going, what are you supposed to be? Some kind of wrestler? You look like that Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Jim the Anvil? I don't look like an anvil. More like a wheedle. Yeah, that'll be my wrestler name. Yeah, Big Dale, the heavy metal weevil of death. I might wobble, but I don't fall down. So I said, no, I'm not a wrestler, I'm a comedian. I said, a comedian? You supposed to be funny? Yeah. You tell jokes? Yeah. Tell me a joke. Great. Now I have to be funny, and for free. So I body slammed the bitch. She said, hey, that's not funny. I said, I'll be the judge of that. You laughed, I laughed. I think it was funny. I also think it would be funny to see a gay wrestler. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Hulk Hogan versus The Tickler.
I'm taking you down, sweetie. I'm just landing the man strip that come from you.
And these sports commentators at these things, you know what I'm talking about? The guys that get the play-by-play to the game. Just once I'd like to see these guys get the play-by-play to a porno. I think that'd be cool, you know? Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're here live just outside of Las Vegas, Nevada at the Honey Ranch. Yeah! We're here for this year's annual Super Bowl! And here comes our first player of the day. He's Mr. Jack Hammer. Weighing in at 5 pounds and 15.5 inches. He's been training all year long in the West German Red Light District. It's the wind-up and the pitch. He's found a gap in the hole. Oh, he's got penetration! He's going down. Say it with me. He's coming into victory lane. He's coming into victory lane. I'll rewrite that one. Really. He shoots. He scores. And the other team takes it in the face, baby. See, wrestlers couldn't be in pornos. They're too ugly. And I'm fat and ugly. No one wants to see us type of people in a porno. Even though ugly people fuck better. It's true. Ugly people fuck better. That's why there's so many of us. Come on, we've all gone hogging before. And there wouldn't be so many of us fat people in this country if there was such a thing as an all-you-can-eat pussy buffet. Fuck Golden Corral, I'm going to Mux to get the beaver platter. Because pussy's good for you. It is. There's no calories. No carbs. There's no fat. Well, maybe. Oh, man. And you know, you're doing a good job at eating pussy when you get done and you come up and you start talking like this. I'm a mama! That's why fat guys can eat pussy better. We're always eating. Practice. Ah, behold the power of pussy. It's what's for dinner. Oh, man. Yeah. Dang, man. You know, oops. Sorry, I smoke a lot of pot, man. You want to stop obesity in this country, this is what you do. Fuck a fat person. Sexercise! You know what I'm saying? Work that shit off, Tommy!
That was scary.
What, you don't think a fat guy can do 200 push-ups? Promise him a blowjob afterwards. Believe me, I know. My arms are sore, but I feel a lot better. I'd be more inclined to go to the doctor's office if sex was involved. It's time for your monthly checkup, Mr. Hilton. They're gonna make me turn my head and cough, check my sphincter, and give me a blowjob all in the same visit. And insurance pays 30%. See, guys think about sex all the time until we're actually doing it. Ladies, when you're with your guy in bed, you ever ask him that question? Are you thinking of me? No! I'm not doing my girlfriend. I'm doing math. 1 + 1 is true. Oh, don't tell me. 2 + 2 is 4. Oh, don't tell me. 4 + 4 is 8. Oh, don't tell me. Carry the decimal. I've done that before, haven't you? People on the CD are going to be like, what the fuck is he talking about? Oh, yeah, I remember that. I heard. And you know the sex is good when you start to lose count. Oh, 9 times 9 is 3. Oh! It's a pretty good visual, wasn't it? You ever have the missing wad? That's when you're fucking with the lights out. You pull out the cum. And you can't find it? Maybe it's in her hair. Oh, honey, that was so good sex. I'm so tired. That was really good. I'm gonna crash now. Thank you. I love you. Oh, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Oh, what's this on my pillow? Oh my God! She laid in it too, man. Now, why is it perfectly acceptable for a woman to get a boob job? Yeah. Margie, I can't wait. Next week I'm going to have my tits remodeled. You don't ever hear a guy talk like that. Yep. I'm taking the old Johnson in to be overhauled. They're going to rebuild my pecker. I told the doctor, while you're down there, why don't you make it the size of 2 beer cans and a doorknob? Hey, if my dick was that big, I wouldn't wear pants. Howdy, neighbor! Have you ever noticed these cans of aerosol? You know, these air fresheners? They're always designed for women. They're specifically designed for women's tastes. You know what I'm talking about? Like Country Garden or Morning Rain. Why don't they make one for the guys? Like, wind of pussy. I love the smell of pussy. It's the smell of victory. All right, man. But y'all having a good time so far? Oh, man. You know, right before I got into comedy, started into comedy, I had 2 full-time jobs. Worked 8 hours a day on one job, another 8 hours. You know what I'm talking? Anybody here have to pull 2 shifts, 2 full-time jobs? Yeah! You know what I'm talking about, man. You bust your ass, you get tired. In the daytime, I used to work for a storage facility. You know, where you keep your stuff? All right? And I answered the phones for them, and if I did it a certain way, I would get a bonus. All right? And at night, I answered phones for an escort service. And if I answered phones a certain way, I would get arrested. So sometimes I'd be so tired, I'd get my phone conversations all mixed up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'd have little old ladies calling me up in the daytime going, how much are your storage facilities? And I'd be like, $250 an hour. And guys would call me up late at night going, tell me, what do your girls look like, huh? I'd be like, well, there's blondes, brunettes, redheads, busty, petite. Some are 5'5", 5x10, 10x10. You can park a bass boat in some of them. My name is Dale Hilton, don't you forget it.
All right, we're back.
That was hilarious, right?
What do you think about that?
Hell yeah, Dale! If you're in chat,
I see him in the chat.
You're in chat, bro. Give us your current contacts, please.
So we were talking about the synths.
We are live, Dale.
Incense for men. And what we would like steak and potatoes flavor.
Yeah, that might be a good one.
That would be a good one, but it make you hungry all the time.
Right, it make you hungry. Speaking of hungry, the one that you mentioned, Dale, which was coochie. Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah. But there's lots of flavors. You could have a bourbon chicken wings. Chicken wings.
Chicken wing flavor.
Oh
yeah.
My God.
Smell. That would be good. But we're just like talking about food though. Like bourbon, that would be a good one.
Oh yeah.
Bourbon and weed.
Bourbon and weed
would be. Yeah.
Oh
you
yeah.
Were saying
dude. Sweat and regret. Yeah.
Sweat and regret. That's a good one.
But Dale, in your the chat thing, the internet. I don't know how to talk. Please put your current contact information, bro.
You let everybody know. I didn't have
let everybody know, bro.
Know.
You need to get down to Athens because you can do some things.
I can
here.
see his YouTube channel is Big Dale Hilton's comedy channel.
Yes,
9148.
Yes,
that's a long one.
Well,
so there you can see it on the screen. So follow him on his YouTube channel at least. I don't know if the YouTube's going to let him put his own links in the chat. But if you can, Dale, go ahead and put them in the chat. We'll bring up on the screen.
Wind of barbecue, yeah.
Barbecue. There you
Break go. Like the wind. Okay. But yeah, awesome, dude. Love you, man. I'm glad your comedy's up.
Yeah. And Dale, if you're ever in the Athens area, let us know. We'd love to have you on the show. So we have
what up.
We have some comedian buddies here in town. We'll hook you up with. Maybe put on a big show.
Absolutely. There's some funny people here, man.
I know the Athens comedy is pretty raunchy.
Good.
I mean, like.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
you've heard some of these guys?
The local guys? Yeah. They get pretty raunchy.
It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Come on down.
All right. So right before we came back there, we saw the ad for the January 9th at Burger Bar. We kind of mentioned that a little bit at the beginning of the show. Rat Babies, Unis Mundus.
Again, I'm getting sexy here.
Oh, you
got Unis Mundus.
You're wearing your own
merch.
T-shirt.
We're gonna have merch. You got the Rat Babies, the fabulous Rat Babies button here. We're gonna be at the Burger Bar tomorrow. Doors at 9:00 in Asheville, North Carolina. It's gonna be a night of noise and metal, and it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Burger Bar, by the way, doesn't sell burgers. It's all bar, no burger.
Yeah.
They haven't had any burgers since 1975.
Is it like downtown Asheville?
It's kind of across from downtown. It's kind of kind of on the edge, across like near the French Broad River.
Okay.
And it's near New Amsterdam Brewing. So it's kind of they're like a craft beer brew pub. Anyway,
it's like a well-known place.
It's well-known. The locals love it. It is their dive bar.
I don't think I've ever been there. Maybe by accident, but I didn't know. Like when we used to go play Asheville, kind of before the pandemic and everything.
Yeah.
We would always hit up the Oddity.
Really?
You know that place?
No, we played at Vince.
Cool.
We played at Vincent's Ear, which was like a bar,
super swanky.
Yeah, coffee shop, very kind of hip and trendy. But they let weirdos play loud music. This is like Godzilla jogging in mud. We are, but we're like Dale.
Nice.
We're like,
hey, that's a good description.
That is a good description.
You got to quote that.
That is a good description. Dale, I'm going to use it, but I got to add in it's Mecha Godzilla.
There you go.
Jogging in the mud, because we now use a drum machine, kind of like Godflesh, and Nail Bomb. I know you like Nail Bomb, Dale.
Oh, yeah.
So we're Mecha Godzilla. We're the mechanized, tripping in the mud and stepping all over the place and causing.
So that place, I kind of wanted to talk about it too, even though we're not going to be there. But the auditorium, I don't even know if it's still open.
I wish I'd gone. I'd never been there.
I have to look see if they're still open, because a lot has changed. Since Asheville, was destroyed basically.
Oh yeah.
But they had like. Fiji Mermaid. They had all these like weird, odd, gaffs and stuff.
Yeah.
From the like carnival gaffs and stuff.
That's great. I love
like
that.
all kinds of cool stuff, just all over the place.
That sounds like Velvet Elvis.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if Velvet Elvis is still around in Savannah, but you go in there and they literally have a bunch of Velvet Elvises.
Oh,
they have these weird religious blacklight paintings. This one of Satan with 3 lobes in his eyeballs. Like, you're sitting there playing, and there's this Satan with triple, quadruple eyeballs looking at
Where's
you.
That?
It was called Velvet Elvis, and I don't know if it's still around. But you know about it, Jen?
I know Velvet Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah. that was a trip to play in. Anyway, thank you.
Yeah.
Cool shirts.
And you were mentioning
that's Mr. Davidson right there.
The shirt I'm wearing is this is Lion Dog Designs.
Lion Dog
t-shirt,
Designs,
and that's who did your T-shirt.
That's right.
So like if you're in the Athens area, you're a band and or artist, you want to get some T-shirts
shirts?
made. You can get a hold of us and get a hold of Lion Dog, but look up Lion Dog Designs. That's who does these T-shirts.
Yeah,
so.
get in touch with Lion Dog. They're incredible. These shirts are incredible. I feel fabulous in it. It's they do real good work.
All right, so let's talk about some upcoming stuff. We've got a lot upcoming on Joker TV. A lot going on, a lot in the works. I've got some flyers. Let's go ahead and pull up the first Fluke flyer. This is going to be happening on March 28th. This is the Fluke zine convention, zines and small press and comics.
Oh yeah,
and this is going to be happening at Livewire in Athens. Normally it would happen at 40 Watt, but it didn't work out this year. Time schedules and everything. So it's going to be at Livewire, which means it's going to be a little bit bigger this year. Which is, I think, going to be cool.
Well, I've never been to Livewire. I've heard a lot about it.
Oh yeah. Livewire is a pretty cool spot. So next week on the show. We're going to have Fluke in the house, and we're going to be doing a live lotto drawing for anybody. Like, basically what you have to do is go buy tickets, and it's $1 ticket for the ticket.
Yeah.
And you get a number. And then he comes on the show, and last time he was rolling dice to pick the number.
I remember that.
He pulled from a. Yeah, that's right. Is that
when did the dice happen? Never mind. I don't.
The first time he rolled the dice, yeah. So I'm not sure how he's going to handle it this time, but we always, it's a lot of fun, and we'll talk to them more about Fluke and everything. So that's going to be next week. We're also going to have next week special guest Nerve Clinic.
Nerve Clinic.
I don't know. I don't think that he's going to be performing live, but we're going to have him on the show. We're going to be talking about some new stuff that he's working on. I hear he might be bringing some other special guests with him.
Cool.
So that's going to be a big surprise.
What are you up to, bro?
Yep.
So Monty Green's going to be here with Nerve Clinic.
I think you're going to love it. I think you're going to love it.
I'll be here.
Also, I'm going to have a brand new video from Danny the Realist. Is a hip hop artist here in town.
Cool.
Mr. White. It's kind of also how we know him.
Yeah.
Works with the,
I know who that
the gang people in town. Gang and the creative space. And
I know.
Guys.
Creative space, awesome.
We're gonna have that on next week. We're gonna be debuting that video. So let's see. Then before we get to that, Dane, then the week after that, following that, we're gonna have Nathan Thomas O'Rourke on live, performing live, doing a really cool thing. He was the drummer for Josh Harper's band.
Okay.
When Josh Harper was here. He came in and Larry, we know him as Larry. He was doing drumming for Josh Harper. So this is his own project, his solo project.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have him on the show the week following, and then go ahead and bring that flyer up. February 12th. So this will be Valentine's weekend, beginning of Valentine's weekend.
I guess.
We've got the Cellar Lantern Hymns coming in once again. This time it's going to be a more full band performance this time.
Cool.
So that's going to be super exciting.
Isn't
that the same episode you're?
Yes.
And yeah, that'll be the same episode the next Sonic Tonic is on too.
Yep, Sonic Tonic's going to be that night.
Cole Taylor.
Oh yeah, Cole Taylor. That's right.
Okay.
I don't have that flyer in there yet, I don't think. But
it's in mine.
Yeah. So I might be able to.
All
find
that spells, folks, is for the next 3 to 4 weeks at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Tune into Joker Joker for the live stream for the real action. Now, you also can get your fix.
You're going to like this
24 hours a day on our live stream. So get on that YouTube channel. Get on the channel.
There it is. There's
Look
the
at
flyer.
Oh, yeah.
So that's next. The next.
There he is.
Sonic Tonic. We're going to have Sonic Tonic a little bit later on the show. Is the 4th episode. This is the 5th episode with Cole Taylor from the Classic City Wrestling.
That's going to be awesome. Dude, Dale just responded.
What do you say?
I found out I'm related to Paris Hilton.
Nice.
She got all the money. I got the good looks. Dale, you're beautiful, man. You're sexy. You did get the good looks.
So Paris Hilton's not his mom, like I was kind of thinking.
Yeah, that would be weird. I think is she younger than you, Dale?
Oh, that would be. She may be younger. Yeah.
Maybe she's quite a character too. Jungle Rod is a good band. Jungle Rod is a good band. They kick ass. Jungle Rod is some fucking down and dirty death metal. You need to hear it. Okay. And Dale, I'm listening to a lot of Gorgoroth, by the way, which is a black band. I'm also listening to. You guys need to go out and listen to Iron Monkey, the new Iron Monkey.
Oh.
I know Iron Monkey is a sludge metal legend. Great, but their new form is just as good. Oh, you need to check it out. Yeah, that's it. That's.
And then there was something, we had a little commercial in there from Bryant Perez.
Yes.
He's going to be doing a takeover later in the year. But
I'm going to be here on that.
You're going to be here for that one?
Yes.
Okay. It's going to be later. We don't have an exact date just yet, so I can't tell you exactly yet. But it's coming up sometime soon, and he's still looking for a couple artists that want to join him on that show.
Yeah.
And we're going to be pre-filming a bunch of stuff.
If you're an artist, Bryant kind of does a lot of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He does metal. He does
hip hop,
like hip hop
movies.
He does movies. He does videos.
Yeah.
So
videos.
the sky's the limit. if you want to be on the show, get in touch with us. Get in touch with Bryant. Get in touch with us. Okay?
Yep.
There you go.
And I think that might be all the upcoming announcements I got here.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
So what we got coming up next here?
Oh, well, at some point we're going to do a new Street Food Raiders.
Oh,
it's going to be. We're going to do a vegan vegetarian edition. Yay!
Oh, there's Static Ron's in there.
Yeah,
Thanks,
and we're
Static
also
Ron.
going to do a gas station fried chicken episode.
Oh, nice.
So stay tuned for that, y'all.
So Static Ron's got a video come up later in the episode. It's going to be in the Sonic Tonic episode.
Awesome.
So yeah, really cool video. He did in conjunction with the Chiron label. Big friend of the show, Chiron label, and that's Josh Brown.
You know, as a support group, I do quiet stuff.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like, you know, a bunch of monkeys in the distance getting murdered. So I don't know if it would go with Sonic.
I don't know.
It's called dark ambience.
Can you
it's
be?
Like everything's scary
quiet?
and weird. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. No. That's for some other weird space.
You're
a weird space.
Does he do polka? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not
Polka?
sure about
Oh, I love polka. Dale, stop it. Polka is awesome. You go to Helen, Georgia, which is a fake Bavarian village.
Oh yeah.
You can check out some polka.
You get some polka.
Oh, Oktoberfest. Yeah. Das ist good.
So
Das ist good.
So Dale was saying, I saw you say something about being here in a month or something.
Yeah.
So
we're working on it.
They're working on it?
Somebody's
Okay,
working.
nice.
Come on
All
down.
right. I didn't know about this yet.
Yeah.
Right, sweet.
Shh. Hush.
All right. So are we ready to continue on? I'm kind of. Well, okay. All right. So we last week we did the first half of the Paul Harry Holmes album that he just put out called Fast Radio Burst.
It's pretty cool.
This is came out January 1st. So that was our episode last week.
Yeah.
And so we played the first half. This week we're going to show the second half. So this is it's a lot of like wires and synth devices and things like that.
Old school.
I don't really understand all the
old
gear
school
there,
patch cords and
patch cords,
modular synthesis.
Yeah. I don't really know much about that. I'd love to play with some of that stuff.
You should. Yeah, you know,
Man,
it's
I
the
love
old beanbag chair. You know,
like I mean,
a few gummies, you're good.
The only time that I had a chance to play with anything like that was in Asheville.
Yeah.
The Moog.
The Moog. That's another
I don't think
plus
it's there
for
anymore,
Asheville.
though.
Yeah. It used to be,
Yeah.
but Robert
I don't
Moog
know.
had the
Have to
Moog
look it up.
Museum at some point.
Well, there's a museum,
Yeah.
but then there was also like they sold out of there, so you
Yeah.
could buy pieces.
You could purchase Moog.
Me and Rick were in Asheville together.
I remember that.
And
you did the
we
eating. You did the eating thing.
We were
Yeah.
doing some eating. We
Yeah.
were just visiting different places in Asheville, but that was years and years ago.
Yeah,
now.
we're not going to do an eating thing when we're in Asheville tomorrow. Street Food Raiders, we can't do that because what we're probably going to do is Waffle House and Desperation.
Got a thumbs
so
up?
that's not.
You're okay.
Okay,
All
everything's
right.
good.
All right, so let's get to the Paul Harry Holmes.
Yep.
That's next, and then following that, we're going to have Tears for the Dying live
Yes.
on the show.
Stay tuned with Sonic Tonic.
Oh,
Take it
okay.
away, Eileen.
All right, well, yeah.
Eileen.
Do not attempt to adjust your electronic device. There is nothing wrong with the signal. Sit back and relax as I take you on a journey into noise.
feel the heat on my back. Watch the fires burn through our cities. Stand in shock, no counterattack. This earth, there is that which deserves life. Feel the tears too dry to fall. Feel the burning in my chest. Play hide and seek in my city's rubble. Long to have a peaceful rest. This earth, there is that which deserves life.
Hope everyone's doing well tonight out in Athens, Georgia, and honestly, globally. Are we allowed to curse? I fucking love the taste of water. Water's like the best in my whole life. So, I guess we're getting our sound dialed in a little bit over there. This is my first time performing on JOKERJOKER TV. Second time. First time I was with Mr. Fitzpatrick in there. We were doing a side project. All right, we're gonna do another serious song. This is the Darkness.
the darkness. Come to take back the night. Vanish to time, fresh the pillows soaking. We of the darkness, eviscerate the pious tree, girdles and showers, losing the meaning. Words were in my hand, slicing across my eyes. Thank you. Thank you. Song about zombies. Keep on killing. Power doing death things for lullaby. Power does shadow with the heat that spin. Pressure in your eyes. Burn to die. Everybody. 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 Mortuary.
All right, thank you so much. This last song was about. It's called All for Nothing. It's about a religion. How religion is actually literally destroying us. Porcelain. I haven't played Porcelain in a very, very long time. This next song is called Dazzle the Sun. Thank you so much. This next song is called Hikambana. I'll tell you what, they don't call it green room for nothing. Thank you so much. I believe that's going to be it for my set tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in to Joker Joker TV. I'm sure we have some fun and exciting stuff coming up real soon.
Welcome to Sonic Tonic. Join me, Jen Davidson, on a peaceful night journey into relaxation and calm. Unwind with soft reading and chill vibes in this lushly soothing indie show.
You know everything, everything falls apart. It all falls apart. You know everything, everything falls apart. It all falls apart. Bones, everything, skin and bones apart. Dust and bones, calcium and rust apart. Time, everything, take your time. Spend it any way you like. Waste it if you must. Eyes, everything. Close your eyes. Tell me what you see. Hold on to the memories crumbling. Tumble it down. Crash into the ground without a sound. You know everything, everything falls apart. It all falls apart. You know everything, everything falls apart. It all falls apart. You know everything, everything falls apart. It all falls apart. You know everything,
You're watching Sonic Tonic with Jen Davidson.
Hi everyone, this is Jen and I'd like to welcome you to episode 4 of Sonic Tonic. I am delighted to tell you that we just watched JOKER. I thought that was a fabulous video. There was a lot to look at and also really beautiful music. So thank you, Joe. And right now what I'm going to do is take just one moment. It's unrehearsed. We've all had a lot of stress this week. There are a lot of things going on in the world. I've been saying this and I've been saying this, but especially today. There are a lot of things going on in the world that just are unacceptable and stressing us all out to the max. If you have a soul, a heart, a feeling within you, this week has just grabbed every ounce out of you that you possibly have left to give and even more. So I want to let you know you're not alone. We're going to relax together tonight, but also this is not Pollyanna-ish. If that's an old reference, my bad. We're not going to sugarcoat everything. It's okay to not feel okay all the time, and I'm going to segue from that into saying that I'm absolutely thrilled to have a particular guest on the show tonight, and we're going to get to her in just a little bit, but in the meantime, I picked my reading tonight specifically for Adria, and it's a Gothic poem from the late 1800s by author Alice Meynell, and it's beautiful. It's really short, but it's beautiful. So I'm going to go into this poem that speaks about loving and despairing at the same time. Feel free to relax, but this is going to be a shorter than usual one. I may move Lilith briefly if she won't fall. There we go. All right. Okay. This poem is about the quiet strength it takes to move through the day, carrying longing, grief, or love, and the relief that comes at night when we're finally allowed to soften and let go. The poem is called Renouncement. I must not think of thee, and tired yet strong, I shun the thought that lurks in all delight, the thought of thee, and in the blue heaven's height, and in the sweetest passage of a song. Oh, just beyond the fairest thoughts that throng this breast, the thought of thee waits hidden yet bright. But it must never, never come in sight. I must stop short of thee the whole day long. But when sleep comes to close each difficult day, when night gives pause to the long watch I keep, and all my bonds I need must loose apart, must doff my will as raiment laid away with the first dream that comes with the first sleep. I run, I am gathered to thy heart. Thank you very much. And next up we have Annie Leeth.
Nice.
Sick.
That one felt really good, right?
Yeah, that one was my favorite for sure.
Hey everyone, welcome back. That was Annie Leeth, and right now I'm here with who you hopefully heard live earlier, Tears for the Dying, aka Adria Stembridge. Hello,
Hi, nice
hello.
to be here.
Yay, thank you so much for coming. And not only you, but your like super swanky entourage of stuffies that you brought with you has made me so happy. I can't even describe
This
it.
is the first time stuffies have really been not out of my house, but especially on like anything public. So
Wow. Well, this is a very special night then.
Yes,
this is their
it is.
debut,
The debut.
outbreak. It's field trip night for the stuffies. These guys are used to the camera. In fact, they're pretty much like child actors. They've never grown up any other way. They don't know how to be without it. So, but these are my dudes here. I'll introduce you. I've got 4. I've got Ralph, who's the big one.
Ralph, okay.
This one is Parsnip the snail.
Parsnip the snail. Parsnip.
This one is Lilith the plague doctor.
The plague doctor with the mushroom head.
Yes, absolutely. And a little basket of who knows what's in there. Vaccinations, perhaps?
Some Sonic Tonic, maybe?
Some Sonic Tonic. That would be a great idea. And this is Fig, who is the ladybug. Yes. So these guys are my little friends. And now I think it's only fair if you introduce me to yours.
I'm glad to introduce my friends.
Please do.
So one of my friends doesn't really have a name, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
So this is a little mini Rei Ayanami, or Ayanami Day, from an anime show I love a lot, and I discovered back in the 2010s called Neon Genesis Evangelion. One of the songs I played earlier tonight was literally about this show. So
Really? How cool.
a little mini Rei. So
and repeat Neon something Evangelion.
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Neon Genesis Evangelion. Okay.
It's on Netflix, but it's been gay washed on Netflix, and I recommend finding another way to watch it.
Okay, very fair, very fair.
For sure. Not that there's not other thing. Okay, next is going to be Cube. And Cube is a mischievous little creature that obviously looks a little bit like a cat. It's got a big fluffy tail here and big fluffy ears. And Cube is from another anime I liked a lot called Madoka Magica. And I won't spoil the show for everybody, but Cube's a little bastard. And but he's my little bastard.
Really, Cube. The nerve of you.
Let's see. While we're on the anime theme, this is somebody made for me back in 2021. And this is Clara. And Clara is a jellyfish and kind of the mascot of another anime called Princess Jellyfish.
Ooh.
And it's an anime that I fell in love with. I saw again back in the 2010s, and I still like watching it from time to time today. I don't keep in touch with the person who made this for me much anymore, but I really cherish, and I was going through a lot at that time, and this was such a kindness, and I keep it and keep it around as a reminder of that kindness.
How beautiful.
So what else do we have? Okay, we have this. This is definitely not have a name. This is literally just a Halloween pillow that someone crocheted for me, and it's at the bottom it says Halloween in Japanese.
Oh, very cool. I was wondering. I noticed there was language there. But...
Yeah. Halloween in katakana, and so I'm studying Japanese, and so they also know I love bats, and this was the wife of Cody, one of my prior guitar players, made this for me a couple years ago. So I cherish this because it was a handmade gift, and I love it so much. Which brings us to the last two stuffies, and I guess I'll go this one first.
Okay.
This one, unfortunately, you cannot see that it's actually green and black.
Oh! I had to look over here. I know I'm supposed to look over here at you.
Right.
I gotta look over here, like side eye. I can't catch myself fast enough.
Right.
To see that it looks like space background right here.
Right. But this part right here, it's supposed to be green, that it's blue. My friend Catherine gave this to me after I had surgery in North Carolina now almost 7 years ago. And so Kat brought this up to me and gave it to me in the hospital room, and I've kept... it's a funny thing, when I first saw this thing, and of course I'm drugged out of my mind, so from all the pain medications, and I literally called this thing Frog. It was was green.
He was green, and that's what you saw. And the eyes.
And the eyes, yeah.
Green with eyes.
Right. So I called it Frog forever, and it actually is a cat that happens to be green. So.
A cat named Frog.
Neko Kaeru.
Oh, how cute. That's adorable.
Thank you, Catherine, if you happen to be ever watching this. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Catherine.
And finally, it brings us to Pookie Bear. Pookie Bear is my favorite stuffy of all time. I've had Pookie for quite some time. I think about 20 years or so. And
wow.
Pookie Bear sleeps on my bed every night. And Pookie's been with me through a lot of hard times, and like I've been through multiple different surgeries, and I just like Pookie's always there, and sometimes I just have to give Pookie a hug, and Pookie hugs back and makes me feel a little bit better. But yeah, that's Pookie Bear.
Pookie, thanks for being there for Adria and for being here for us. I appreciate you. I think we all do. Yes. And I don't know if I'm supposed to say this or not, but my little brother, Jeff, he had a stuffed animal teddy bear when he was a kid named Pookie. That's fine. He didn't want to give that shit up. That was going on for quite a while. Pookie and also Pinky the blanket, but that's a story for another day.
Okay. All right.
Yes. So I delight in each and every one of your stuffy friends, and I hope you have had fun with meeting mine too.
Yes.
And I want to ask you also, I noticed that in a lot of the names and anime, you're referencing Japanese, yeah? So you're studying this language, I believe, and you're teaching it to yourself. Is this correct?
Well, yeah, more or less for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah, 日本語が難しいですね. Japanese is very hard. It's a very difficult language to learn because it has 4 alphabets. And sometimes you have languages that may have a couple, but there's 4 different alphabets in Japanese. Number 1, there's kanji, which are based around the Chinese characters that we're all familiar with. And they don't always have the same Chinese meaning. So if you know Mandarin, the same kanji is not going to necessarily mean what you think it means. Then there's a couple of kind of Japanese specific alphabets. The first is hiragana, and that one is reserved. It's Japanese alphabet reserved for Japanese native words, and I'll kind of contrast that with the next one, which is called katakana, and katakana is Japanese alphabet for borrowed words from other cultures. So things like kohi, which is coffee, kohi is spelled in katakana, and whereas like karage is like a type of fried chicken that I love making. That one is spelled with hiragana or sometimes kanji. So, and then there's a 4th alphabet, which is the romanized version of Japanese. So like Westerners can look at Romaji and kind of sometimes figure out how to say things, more or less. So it's very difficult.
Cool.
It's crazy difficult to learn. And not only like there's the alphabets, there's also like when you get into actually speaking Japanese, most of it is really not that difficult for Westerners to pronounce. Like a lot of the sounds, they're kind of syllabic sounds, like sa, si, su, and so on like that. So those are easy to say with our mouths and tongues.
Sure.
There's the R sounds, which can be a little bit hard, but if you speak Spanish, you'll probably already kind of get it. Like it's kind of Japanese a lot is like kind of your kind of forward of the mouth and kind of upper of the mouth cavity, kind of is very in that region, whereas like French and is, like it's very guttural kind of.
A little more guttural.
Yeah, kind of difference there, but like it's not that hard to pronounce. But like even when you're speaking, there's like pitch accent. So like the word kami can mean K-A-M-I, kami can mean God. Kami can mean turtle. It can mean hair, depending on how your kami, depending on how your pitch accent is. So that's an important thing. Layered on top of all this is the whole concept of keigo, and keigo is how you speak to others. And in Japanese, it's a very polite, respectful society, and you like basically you don't like in America we're so free and we can just go up and like chit chat with people in Japanese, it's different. It's very reserved, and you kind of need to know, like, for example, the age of who you're talking with, like to know whether to use keigo, formal or informal. So if like we're talking to somebody that's older than us or to a superior at our school or whatever, we would use formal words. And if we're talking to someone younger than us, like then we use casual.
Casual.
So there's so many different layers to it. It's a very, very difficult language. I don't think it's the most hard. I don't think it's the hardest language to learn in the world. And I certainly have not done myself any favors waiting until my 5th decade on this earth to start learning it. But it's a good exercise, and I started learning it, as I mentioned before, like, the early 2020s were just a shit show for so many of us.
Right.
And learning Japanese was a way to take my mind off of feeling bad and like to kind of give me something to practice, and inside every new word I learned was a little victory. And
that's such a nice way of looking at it. I know a lot of people are learning languages and they're looking at it as like, oh my gosh, I need to get fluent, right?
I mean,
fluency is one goal, but I love your approach of choosing a word. And also I love kind of how you came to this during the pandemic, and I learned from you something new about that too, because I only knew about kanji, and I just thought all of the Japanese characters were called kanji. I didn't know anything different than that. So you're teaching me some stuff here too. And I think, if I may, I want to slightly switch, just a little bit, switch gears. You're here in Athens. How many years have you been in Athens, if you recall?
Oh, wow. Going back to the early 1970s, my parents had me in Atlanta. That's where like my older brothers were from. That's what their childhood was in Atlanta. But they had me in Atlanta, and then like months after, they wound up moving to Athens for, I think my dad was going to UGA. He was doing graduate studies, and he needed to be closer to the school. So they bought a house here in Athens and moved in the early 70s. So that's my earliest recollection of living is Athens. So
in Athens. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was such a fun and it was such a fun and just relaxed and chill time back then. Like it was so different from what you could imagine.
Yeah, things have changed a great deal over the last several decades here in Athens. A little bit. We've seen a lot more corporate stuff coming in, for those who don't know.
Yeah.
We're working on just lifting up the flourishing art scene to be more flourishing, and to bring in more young people, and probably I won't do that by calling young people. Seriously, like,
okay, Grandma, it's time to put you to bed.
I know, exactly. So whatever we need to do, we want to reach other people as well, and that's not the way to do it, but you got my point. I think you got my point. So I'm going to ask you, as diehard Athenian and a musician.
Okay.
Don't think too hard about this, because it's not a tough question. It's only for fun, okay?
Only for fun. I feel
I know, this is why I'm like prefacing it. Only for fun.
Okay.
I'd love to hear what just like one or two of your favorite local bands are called.
One or two of my favorite local bands, past and present. My favorite local bands, the Earthworms.
Okay, the Earthworms.
Right, and other favorite Athens local bands names of, honestly, Monty's Nerve Clinic.
Monty's Nerve Clinic. That's not one I know. What kind of music is that?
Now it's different. Nerve Clinic was, and I've shared the story before, and I'll share it again briefly here. So I was raised in a very Christian conservative kind of environment, and didn't know and was kind of kept away from anything fun.
Right.
So basically, like, I could listen to a little bit of top 40, and that was it. So by the time I reached my like 18, where I could start going out to clubs, I was like, oh wow, this is the thing, there's live music. And so I was terrified. I started going downtown by myself. It was so freaking scary. Like, and I would see posters for bands like Lunatics and things like that playing, or Barbecue Killers, and and different. And I was like, these sound kind of really scary to me. Like,
Yeah.
it was so foreign, but they were everything but, like, anyway, so I went down to the old 40 Watt Club, or one of the old 40 Watt clubs, the one where Caledonia was.
Right.
And I would go there, and I went there one night, and I heard this really loud kind of stuff coming from the venue, and like it sounded interesting. I go in the door, it's pitch black. So like, and there are some guys on stage. One of them is playing drums. Another one's playing just these really kind of choppy guitar riffs or whatever. And on either side of the stage, there are two like CRT TVs. And each one, as I got closer to the stage and was able to watch, each one was playing a like homemade horror movie. So one of them was showing like this person's tongue fake getting cut out.
Ew.
Another one was showing someone fake getting burned at the stake. And so all this is going on, this very rhythmic, driving, kind of just like clanky kind of stuff in the background with these kind of punky sounding guitars. It was terrifying, and I loved it.
You loved it.
So
okay.
I would call the music now industrial, and like 80s industrial music. It was like kind of like the original. And Athens, and I'm sure Steve has talked a bit about this before, Fitzpatrick, but Athens had a very rich industrial scene, even back in the 1980s, going back to the early 80s. Even like Michael Stipe was involved in an industrial project. So Athens has had a very rich rich history of industrial music proper, although I don't think we have much of a scene like as big as it was maybe back in the 80s as we do today. Nerve Clinic was one of the very first bands I went to go see. So
wow,
100%.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
One of the first industrial bands you went to go see here in Athens. So we've got Nerve Clinic and also
Earthworms.
Two different sounding things completely. But I always like to ask questions like that.
Yeah, it's a fun question. I love it.
Another thing I like to ask about sometimes is food. Do you have a favorite food that you would like to share or two? Because I enjoy food and culinary things very much, and I'm a non-judgmental vegan, so you can say whatever you'd like to say about whatever you'd like to say, but I'm curious.
Favorite food? That's
if there's like a snack you love to get and just kind of delight when you have that.
A couple things, like I miss Bud wine. Bud wine was manufactured or made in Athens back in the 1970s, and we used to drink it. I guess it was around even in the 1980s. They bottled it in that same stretch of Prince where the grit was, and so. Sorry.
I thought you were playing me off. I was like, wait a minute.
So, Bud wine is definitely old school, and you can't find it anywhere anymore. The closest I've found kind of this cheer wine, and similar to that. It's kind of a cherry kind of drink. So Bud wine's definitely one of my favorites. As far as like food, though, it's a tough one because there's so many different restaurants that have come and gone through the years. Golden Bowls from the Grit are like ranked pretty high up on my list of favorite things.
I second that. That's pretty high up there.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say the top, but like it's pretty high up there.
Yeah, for sure. And like, I know it's I ate a lot of trash. I mean, I'm trying to eat better, but like I did when I was
no judgment zone.
One of my favorite things to do back in my like early 20s, when I was like, by this time I was like going to see bands a lot, and I was hanging out downtown, and I had a mohawk and hanging out with other kids downtown that had the mohawks and stuff, and like, so we were poor punk kids, and my favorite thing to do would be go downtown like on a Friday or Saturday night and go into Barnett's and get myself a Coke, go next door to the grill and get the feta fries, the feta sauce.
Fries with feta. I remember it so well.
And they were like big ass chunky, like it's hard to call them fries.
But they were like
steak fries, but
they
crinkly.
They were the best. Yeah,
they were so fucking good. So definitely, I'm like hungry for grill fries right now. That's another favorite of mine. And strictly because it was something I was taken to a lot as a kid, and I later found out from somebody who worked there, it was roach infested and gross. It was Meynell's on Baxter Street.
That one I don't know.
Yeah, it was a little Mexican restaurant. It was around back in the 70s, for sure, and we went there a lot as a kid, and so it was kind of like more nostalgic. So that was like that for me, for sure. And yeah, I guess like the other food thing that I've never actually ate, which is important and kind of cool, is my family, we had a small little tract of land a little bit on the outside of Athens, and we grew. We had a garden there, so we actually had like 3 acres of garden space. My dad had a big tractor, and like they did all the field work, and my brothers like we should plant okra and we can sell okra. So they thought they were going to make money, and maybe they did, but it was really hard work, as you might imagine. So we wound up growing okra, like 2 acres of okra, which is insane. And I remember going down to the hardware store in downtown Athens, right at the very bottom of the hill after you get across through downtown, kind of where One Athens Place is now. There was like a hardware store there, and like my dad and I would drive down in the pickup truck, and he would get seed. We'd drive back out to the farm, and we'd plant okra. And so okra grew in summertime, and okra is prodigious as it grows and just reproduces so fast.
Yes.
So they were constantly out there picking every like couple weeks, bushel and bushel. They would take it to grocery stores, and they also took it to restaurants around town. And one of the restaurants they took it to was this little place on, what's the name of the street? I feel like I'm losing all my points because I can't remember.
No,
it's the street
you're not.
where Morton Theater is on.
Okay.
It's the side street. And right where Morton Theater was a restaurant called the El Dorado Cafe.
Okay.
And so this is back in the 1970s, and there happened to be, we'd sold, and I went with my brothers to sell. I walked into the kitchen. It was really steamy hot. I remember that. And they bought like a half a bushel of okra from us. And there were several young people, I guess college students at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so later found out that at that time, several of the B-52s worked at the El Dorado Cafe. And I probably met them like when I was like, that tall.
And like had no concept or reverence for what was happening at the moment. And like, how could you possibly? That's an amazing story.
Right.
That's pretty awesome stuff. And a lot of cool foods too. My takeaway from this is that I crave the feta and fry combo. That is like a winning combo if ever there was one.
For sure. I really wish we could find somewhere to, even if I could, the feta we could make. It's just those
fries. Yeah, those fries. Man, I know there are a lot of people watching who are like, I remember those fries.
Drop in the comments if you know how to get them or wherever.
Yes, if you would like to deliver us those fries, we appreciate you greatly. And so I think this has been a pretty incredible chat, and the time has flown by. I am going to wrap up by asking, Adria, how do people stay in touch with you? How do they follow you, follow your music? You can tell the camera. You can just let people know how to stay in touch with you.
Absolutely. So for all the music things, you can follow us on Instagram is what I'm most active on, and that's Instagram/Tears for the Dying Band. And we also have a Facebook page and a TikTok, which I post some videos on. I'm not a huge TikToker, but I do some of it. And we have a YouTube channel, and we're music that you've heard earlier tonight is on all the streaming platforms, Apple, Tidal, and I won't mention the other one that's problematic, but it's out there.
Right. Right.
And more and more people are leaving, which is great. They're all horrible, but like anyway, that's not why we're here. So yeah, streaming platforms, and of course on Bandcamp, you can go out and check out our music there, and we have like a little bit of merch and stuff there. So like, definitely that's probably the best way to keep in touch with the music and band and so on. And I also one of my other little side gigs is as it were, like I love weather, like. I've been a huge...
Yes! This is right. I've forgotten how much you help me follow the weather, actually. I follow you for the weather instead of the weather. I have never been wrong in making that decision.
So, I like... I've been a huge weather nerd for for a long time. And like, I've just learned about it kind of informally and studied, learning how to read skew charts and... how to read all the different models and all that. Definitely not a meteorologist. I wish that I had another 30 years of my life because I would totally go back to school and do that. But if you want to figure out more about weather in Athens, Georgia weather, we have a subreddit called reddit.com/r/Athens GA weather. So I post on there a lot. There's also an Athens Georgia Townie Weather Girl YouTube channel. That's Athens Georgia Townie Weather Girl YouTube channel. So if you just Google that or whatever. I don't do a lot of content on YouTube, only when there's really fun stuff coming up or there's really serious stuff, like last year with Helene, or with fucking Helene. That's right? Am I remembering that right?
Maybe.
Foggy brain.
You're good.
So, and then like definitely we're also looking at potentially maybe some cold weather coming in later this month, but it's not enough right now to make a video on or whatever because it's out there in La La Land as far as models go. So if you like weather, definitely hop on the Athens GA weather subreddit and say hi. So.
Yes, this has been amazing. Adria, thank you so much for being here with me.
Thank you for inviting me,
I
Jen.
really love this.
So fun.
And all your stuffies, and I hope that you'll come back and spend time with me again.
I would love that.
Maybe you have new music coming out, or maybe you just want to hang and you got another stuffy, and we'll just make another, part 2 of this.
I would love that.
So we don't actually have to finish this conversation. We can just hit the pause button and come back to it later.
Let's do it.
Okay? All right. Thank you guys so much. And next up, there's going to be a video. And listen, I have too much respect to try to butcher the name of this band. What I'm going to do is say Static Ron of Chiron Label with Josh Brown has put this video together and this music and this sound. It's beautiful. It's ambient, it's relaxing, you're gonna enjoy it, and it means love spell in Swedish. Thank you for joining us on Sonic Tonic, and have a beautiful evening. I love you. Mwah.
Bye-bye.
Sorry, there's a delay.
That's okay. Yay, we're done.
Now I have to go pack all that up.
Yes, now you have to
I'd rather just like sit here.
From Athens, Georgia, thank you for sharing a bit of the night with me. Good night, sweet dreams, and sleep on it.
Pancake, show me your bug face. Show me your bug face. Yes! Good boy. Let me get you a bug.